Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for joining me today. So today we are going to be doing a organisational video. I blame my friend Desi from Desi in a Day. She did a fantastic organisational video. I'm going to link it up in the cards because it's really good, and I feel like you may not have seen her channel, and I feel like you guys really should show her some love. So anyway, I'll link it in the cards. That was probably last week. I'm going to try and get this up reasonably early. I bought this unit from George, which is Asda, and the drawers are pretty steep, guys. I think I'm going to buy another one, you know, they're pretty steep. And what I thought is, it's a mess because I've been kind of doing a practice run, so I tried getting like the majority of this in the top drawer over there, so I'm hoping that I can get at least the 2 drawers that I keep my eyeshadow palettes in, so when it comes to me doing a Shop My Stash, I can just show you like really easily what's in those drawers. These drawers are really difficult to pull out, even though I'm normally on a tripod. But with those drawers being higher over there, I feel like you'll be able to see my Shop My Stash a lot better. Not 100%, and I'm not 100% it's going to stay like this, because you know how your girl likes to organise. It's only when it comes to makeup I like organising. Everything else is like a chaotic mess in my life. But yeah, we're going to start on this drawer first. This is kind of the biggest drawer, and then I'll take you down to the next drawer, and I'm hoping, because we've got 3 drawers here, I'm hoping that that'll be enough room. I don't know what I'm going to do about this unless and I don't know if I'm going to be getting another unit and just piling it on top of that. They do have feet on them, but I'd just take the feet off. I've already taken the feet off that one because I don't feel like I need them. So I might get another unit like that and put like my blush and all my face products in, just because this unit here would be ideal for clothing that I've got. And I've got a walk-in wardrobe. It's a really old one. It came with the flat when I moved in, and I can never find what I want, so I'm hoping to organise this for clothing. I've wanted to do that for a while, but I just didn't know how to go about it. So let's get into this. Let's put you on the tripod and hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing. So let me just sort that out. Right, what I'm going to have to do, because there's quite a big distance between the new drawers and these drawers here, I'm going to have to bring the new drawers kind of here somewhere, just so you can see what I'm doing, and then we'll kind of figure out how to get them back where I want them. So let me just step over this incredibly awkward tripod. There's not much room in my room, that's what the issue is. I'm hoping if I do it like this, let's put the drawer on top. Let me see what you're seeing. Let me lift that up a bit. Okay, so you can basically see what I'm going to do. You can't really see. Let me take the tripod down a little bit. I think that's going to be better. Is it? Still needs to be further back, I think. Right, that's going to be probably the best I'm going to get it, guys. You can get the gist of it anyway, can't you? Let's move these drawers a little bit further in. I'm going to have to go on the outside, aren't I, so you can see what I'm doing without. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my Revolution ones in first. And we're going to start here. We'll start with Soph, there's the arte. Oops, throwing them everywhere. Start with Soph. That one needs to go at the front, I think, because it's the smallest one that I have by Revolution. Or is it? I want to put Revolution and BH together. I'm really hoping that you can see what I'm doing, and also that I'm projecting my voice loud I'll show you at the end what we've done, but I'm not going to say, oh, this is such a palette, because I've done a drugstore and high-end palette declutter, and you've seen all my palettes that I have, and I've not got any new ones. I've still not got my discount Beauty Boutique one, the Glam Light one. That's just a nightmare. Also, I want to put Morphe in with Revolution because of the bigger palettes. So I'll just show you what I've got here. I'm hoping I can show you. So we've got the Revolution XX, which I've not even used yet. So let me see where I can put this. That can go there. Then we've got the Morphe 35M Boss Mood. I don't know what you're seeing from over there, but then we've got the Disney Morphe, what's it called? Mickey and Friends, Truth Be Bold. I've not used it, so that's the big three. In fact, I wanted to put this in with high end, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to go on to the theme of big palettes go together, and let's just try and fit it in with the Morphe ones. So we've got the Glam Light Cake palette. Absolutely adore that. It's not going to fit. Right, I'll just leave that for a different drawer then. Okay, so now, oh, that's a Revolution one. Now we've got my BH. That's BH. That is, and that is. Small one at the front. What else have we got? Morphe. This Jaclyn Hill one can go in with Morphe. We've got the BH Royal Affair palette. This, guys, I don't know if you've seen it, but I think I'm going to put it in the giveaway. I've got one and it's really, really good. So I think I'm going to put that in a giveaway. My mum's ringing me. That's just sod's law, isn't it? I'll ring her back in a second after I've done this drawer. So we've got another Revolution palette there, which we'll just go with Revolution. Oh, we've got another two Morphe ones here. So they will go with Morphe. Right, so the Revolution one has to go on top there. The Morphe ones can go here. Should we choose Ciate next? Oh, I've got another Revolution one here. I think this is going to be going in the bin, to be honest, but and we've got another two small ones. They can just go there. We've got another two Disney ones. They can go there. We've got my Beauty Bay Pastel. I don't know where I put my other Ciate one. I'm sure I'll come across it. Right, I think I'm going to move down to the next drawer now, just purely because there isn't as much to put in there. Right, yeah, let's do that. It's not the best, is it? Let's move you over there like that. Right, so the Ciate one's there. So it's not the best organisational video I'll do, and you certainly can't see as much as you could in there, but I need the space that those drawers give. Right, let me just, I mean there's loads of room left in here, but I don't want to put so much in that the unit collapses. Right, I'm going to be in your way now for 2 seconds, guys. Right, let's see what that looks like. That looks pretty good. The unit looks better than what it's looking like on screen as well, guys. It's looking, I don't know, more teal when it's more like aqua mint. I'm just going to call my mum back and we'll continue. She would not let me off the phone. Right, so we've only got literally 6 palettes that are in that drawer now, and then we've got even less in the second drawer down, and I've only got 2 drawers full of eyeshadow palettes, and the other ones are on top, the like higher end ones. I think I'm going to keep that as it is, not 100% sure guys. So the next one is this middle drawer here. I'm always going to put it on top so you can see what I'm doing. So cake palette needs to go in there, so I'm just going to lie that flat because I don't want it to get damaged. This Glitzy Girl palette can go on top of that. And then we've got Natural Eyes, that can be stood up. I hope I'm not in the way. We've got the Organize Alva 2. Then we've got Profusion. I want Profusion maybe to go at the front here, so let's do that. We've got the Cosmic Brushes, the Royal Rose, that can go at the front like that, and we've got Disney Mulan. So that literally is all the palettes from the first drawer. So if I can limit the palettes that are in here, like a lot of the Revolution ones, I think I'm gonna pass on. I just want to try them out one more time. But I need to test out all the newer palettes that have come in my collection first. So I'm going to try and not buy any new palettes, and I'm just going to try and rotate the older ones out. So the only thing that's in there is a Real Techniques sponge, which I'm thinking about giving away. Right, then this drawer needs to be pulled out. No, that's the last drawer. This drawer, you should be able to see this clearer then, can you? Oh, much clearer. Right, so there's actually more in there then. So the smaller drawer is what we did. This was the smaller drawer. Let's get the Profusion ones out. There's quite a few, so let's start with these. I'm going to go around the other side, I think. Go around the other side so you can see what I'm doing a bit better. I think we'll just have enough room in these drawers. Might have to rearrange a bit at the end. We'll put the Cara Beauty Cleo Queen in here as well with the bigger palettes. The Morphe one can go in the first drawer. That honey one, guys, I think I'm just going to declutter, so pass that on. I don't know who's going to want that. There's a lot of drugstore here. I might have to rearrange from what I put in the top drawer, but the important thing is just to get everything in. Right, so we've got two self-made palettes. I'm not going to put them in yet. Get these smaller palettes in. I could do with a little crate for these small palettes, but I just don't know if I'm going to have enough room to store it. We'll have a look at that at the end. Right, so I'm going over to this side now. That BH highlighter palette can go in the top drawer as well, hopefully. I'm going to put that there because it's one of my favourite palettes. So is this e.l.f. one. Got Colourpop as well. Maybe Colourpop go in the third drawer down, like at the front like this. So we've got quite a few Colourpop. Let me just take these out. I don't just want my Colourpop palettes squished in a drawer. See, we've got all those Colourpop ones. Right, let me put them on the bed. This new Revolution one, it's going to go with the Revolution palettes. Beauty Bay's up next. Right, I'm going to put Beauty Bay with the bigger palettes. Let's take these out. All of them out. I bought so much acrylic storage and I'm not going to be using any of it, I don't think. I'm going to put these self-made palettes in with the Beauty Bay, I think. Still got plenty of room in this one. Right, so Makeup Obsession really should go with Makeup Revolution, but I've only got one palette from Makeup Obsession, so we'll just leave that as it is. Cosmic brushes. Where is my other Cosmic brushes palette? Oh, there's some in here. Yeah, there's quite a lot in there waiting for me to review. So this isn't everything, guys. I need to remember that. Some of them are in another drawer. We can sort that out when we get to it. I'm going to throw that out because I've ruined it anyway. I think that's it for the second drawer, because we've got another drawer to do. Right, so now I think I'll move this to the top, so we'll rearrange things at the end, because Colourpop is probably one of my favourites. And at the end, what I'll do is I'll make sure I've got my favourite palettes in the top drawers. Okay, so we're putting Fade into Hue first, which then Limoncello, because that's my second, well, it is my favourite. What I'll do is I'll lay Fade into Hue down flat, Limoncello's up first, then Gather Round Sisters, absolutely love that palette for Halloween. Then Truly Madly Deeply, Barbie, and Plush Like Me. I could put all my other Colourpop palettes in here together, but I've got them on the shelf and I quite like them on the shelf. So that's that drawer. I'm sure there's other things that we can be putting in there. Let's lay these flat a second. I like BH Cosmetics. Let's put them in with these palettes, because we're going to have to kind of wait it out. I don't want one drawer really full and then the other drawers not so full. So let's do that like that, and then we'll put Los Angeles, and then Smitten in Switzerland, Love in London, Summer in Saint Tropez, and the Royal Affair palette. That can go like that. What else have we got in that top drawer that I could potentially transfer over? See, I think that's alright the way it is. Let's transfer over the Moira, the L, the Rude Cosmetics one, love that. The Cara one that Lisa got me. And I might transfer the Glam Light one as well. Oh, and definitely transfer these. I'm really sorry if you can see me. I'm going to transfer those over, and I think that should do it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is lay these flat. Fade into Hue can go on top. I think it's going to be a logistical nightmare when I come to choosing palettes, guys. But just bear with me in the upcoming few Shop My Stashes that I do. We'll get there. I just want more room, to be honest. So we're still having Colourpop at the front like that. Then at the back of Colourpop we can have the Moira Sweet Delights. At the back of that we can have Elf. At the back of that we can have Rude Cosmetics. The Cara Duo Cleo Queen can lie flat as well. That's looking good. I could potentially put some higher end palettes down the side, and we could use the other organisers that I'm using for the higher end palettes, maybe for the blushes and the highlight. Do I not have any more palettes to put away? The thing is, I'm going to potentially have other palettes to put away on, but I'm thinking about getting more drawers anyway. Right guys, so it cut out. I don't even know where it cut out or anything, but I've done quite a bit of organising, and we've got a few drawers. Right, so we're off the tripod. I'm just going to show you how I've organised it. So they're the 3 sets of drawers. I'm not too sure now whether I'm going to get another one, because I've managed to do some organisation and I've managed to free up all these drawers for other things. Mainly it's t-shirts and then some lingerie on the bottom drawer, so I won't show you what's in there, because if you're on my channel you're all about the makeup like me. So in the top drawer we've got Colourpop and like all my high end, and then that Minnie Mouse mirror. It's really heavy. Then in the middle drawer we've got smaller palettes there, and then it's kind of a mishmash of products. And then on the bottom drawer there's even less products there. Let me take that out of your face. So we've got another mirror there. It's mainly Revolution and some other drugstore palettes. I think Profusion are in there as well, and I think Organize, and yeah, I'm happy with it. So like for your organisation you can get something for under £20, and that has stored a lot of palettes. But now I've got an issue with, I'll just show you this one. I might have to do some more reorganising, because this one now is empty up until this drawer here. Sorry, we've only got 2 sections that have things in, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 drawers that need palettes to go back in. So I might just put higher end palettes there. I might take everything out and put it all there. Face palettes I've just put here. I think they look quite nice. And I've got some more face palettes elsewhere. And then for blusher, highlighter and bronzer, I've made it super easy for me to pull them when we do the Shop My Stash. So I've left these here, and I've also left a Colourpop there on that side. So just ignore that. So I'm going to take you over to where my blushes, highlighters and bronzers are. I've made it super easy. So let me just go and show you where those are. So we've still got face products in the vanity. I'm keeping all that there because let me just show you this other section. Right, so now on here I'm keeping all the palettes that I've used for the upcoming month. That's just going to go in a giveaway, so I've just kept it there out of the way, and I've got a few more goodies that's going to go in a giveaway as well. So they're the palettes I've used at the moment, and then next rotation there will be more, because obviously we're using some at the moment. So we've got my tarot cards here, some brushes there, and then my Yankee Candle melt there, and then down here, right, we've got a ton of headbands, so let me take those out. Okay, so when I do my Shop My Stash going forward, you're going to be able to have direct access to how it is. So we've got the creams there, and then we've got a little grey tray there that I found, and I put my powder blushes in. I need one of those for highlighters, I think, as well. Then we've got some more powder blushes down the side of that. So that's all the blushers, and the headbands go in there. I've got more headbands in the second drawer, I think, as well. Headband overkill, but I've got nowhere else to put them. Yeah, there's a Halloween one here, and I don't want to get rid of it. So highlighters, it's just mainly powdered highlighters. Those Colourpop Super Shock are cream to powder, and then we've got some highlighter palettes. And then in the bottom drawer is all my bronzers. There's some face palettes there as well. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the setup. And then here are all my nail polishes for the most part. There's a few more in the second drawer down. So I've had to move all that skincare that Naomi sent to me, so it's in here, so I've got easy access to it. And then I've got like all my other nail polishes there that I recently bought. We've got some bobbles here. We've got my camera stuff here, and like a hairband there as well. More hair stuff here and shoelaces, and then that's it. The last drawer is empty. I need to have a good clean up. I'm trying to organise my wardrobe as well at the same time, and it's just taking me forever. It's taking me hours. That's why I'm showing you like this, not when it's all done. I think I'll show you at the end. Tidied up, but I want to edit the video and get this up as soon as possible. So yeah, this is what we've done today. The camera cut out at a certain point, I think, because the battery died. I'm not too sure where that was, but I'm hoping you got to see it for the most part. Thank you for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Please like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys. Hey guys, so it's Editing Andy here. So what I thought I would do is put this on top of this unit here, just because it's all eyeshadow palettes. So we've got the high-end eyeshadow palettes here. I'll show you what's in the drawers. So I've moved some things around. So we've got some Urban Decay there, Urban Decay again there, and then we've got some drugstore face palettes here. The ones that I use a lot, the only one I haven't used is this one here, this Sunkissed one. Don't know if I want to keep it. That bronzer is way too dark for my skin tone. It looks lighter on camera. It's actually really dark. Let's turn the camera down and I'll show you just how dark it is. Can you see just how dark that is? I don't think it's going to go. Everything else might though. So that's that. Just turn the light back up now. Then we've got some more face palettes here, and then here. Oh, let me sort that out. Right, so this is really awkward because you've got to kind of lift it up. I don't know whether to just put it back where it was then originally. I think it looks nice on there, and I've got easy access to the majority of my palettes, but it's really awkward for when I'm doing the Shop My Stash, because you've got to lift it up because it's getting caught on the grooves there. Which, what I might do, I was thinking maybe I could put something over the top of the unit, but I feel like that would still happen anyway. So I could put it was originally here, but I like the way it's looking, so I might just have to persevere with how that is, or like put those palettes somewhere else, like in those drawers, and then put the ones that I don't use too often in those drawers. But I like that the way it is. So that's that. Right, so what I've done is I've really tilted it forward, so I've pushed it above where that kind of like groove is, and it comes out really well. I've just got to be careful with the Pat McGrath palettes. I might actually just put them in this top drawer here, because I'd be devastated if they fell and broke, so I might do that. And I might rearrange this to basically that really is kind of like a centerpiece, so I might rearrange it every now and again, but for now I think I'm going to put the Pat McGrath palettes elsewhere. Let me see. Right, so I didn't really have to put them in another drawer. We've got the quads there, and then we've got the Rose Decadence at the back. It's just not in the centre, but if I want it in the centre, I can put it there. And my Bridgerton palette is a part of my Shop My Stash, so I don't have to worry about that. This is not that full. Let's move this. So this isn't that full. Just going to see if I can drag it out a bit and show you. So I can always put them there anyway. They're kind of my favourite palettes, I think. So that's that drawer. Second drawer down. Just gonna put this second drawer down. It's kind of a mishmash of palettes. And then I think third drawer down is, yeah, third drawer down is Revolution. And what else is in there? Again, mishmash of products. Juvia's Place, BH Cosmetics are there. My Colourpop mirrors there, some Lion King and Disney Mickey Mouse palettes there, Morphe. The list really is endless. So I'm happy with how it's looking. I mean, it's plastic, guys. Some people might not like plastic. Definitely these drawers here are nicer, but I needed room for my clothing. I'll just show you how it looks. So these are kind of my like best tops here. So I wanted to put them in a place where I could just grab them, like in my walk-in wardrobe. I'll show you that when I've got that sorted. I'm reorganising it at the moment. It's dark in there, and my mum made a good suggestion. She was like, why don't you get some of those bulbs that you just click? Desi also has some of them on her channel, and she puts them in drawers, and then it gives off some light. I could have done that. I didn't actually think of doing that until my mum mentioned it, but I wanted like all my clothing in a drawer, and we've got 3 drawers of clothes, so that's jumpers, t-shirts, trousers, and then lingerie, whoops, and then lingerie at the bottom. I won't show you the lingerie. And then with this drawer here, I had all these palettes here in another drawer, in that top drawer of the unit, and I just moved them back because I like to see them. They're aesthetically pleasing, so I've moved them back. I'm sure there's some missing because this was actually full at one point. So yeah, I've moved them back. What I could actually do is put my Pat McGrath ones in here as well. Let me just see if that works out. Oh, that works out well, and I don't have to worry about them crashing to the floor and breaking on me. That's my worst nightmare ever since I broke that Pastel Roses eyeshadow. I'd hate to break these. So yeah, this is what it's looking like, guys. So like, we've got all my perfumes here, and then my really nice palettes here, some single eyeshadows there, Colourpop eyeshadows here, then over here is all my lipsticks. So we've got my lipsticks all here, and then over here is just some sponges. I don't know if I'm going to get rid of those. We've got a candle here. I need to start burning that. Then a little ornament there. Just my stash over here. This is looking a bit messy because I did a lot of organising yesterday. So it's the next day as I'm filming this. And then you've seen everything over here. I've just put that makeup bag there. I'm thinking of doing a what's in my makeup bag. I've not done that for a while. Then we've got some brushes here, tarot cards. I think I'm going to put them in there actually as well. I love tarot, and I'm thinking about doing a series like where my tarot cards pick out my eyeshadow, and I feel like that would be a really good series to do. So yeah, that's it, guys. So you've had kind of a walkthrough room tour of how I've got my makeup now. So I do like it. I'm just not saying it's going to stay like this forever. In 6 months time I probably want to go back to these drawers here because I did like how it looked. It took me forever to do this last night, so I don't want to change it back too soon. I want to see how I get on with shopping my stash. I've made it as easy as possible for when I'm filming. Like, this is only like 3 drawers, and I feel like you'll be able to see into my drawers really well. Let's give it kind of a go now, and let's see what it looks like on the tripod. Right, so this is kind of a test shoot, guys. So you're seeing like my higher end palettes there in that plastic acrylic. So let's take it down a bit further. Right, and you can definitely see the drawers. Obviously I'll have to fiddle with the tripod for when we get down to the second drawer, but I'm just gonna open this first drawer. You can see clearly what's in it, so you can see my Colourpop ones there, and so you can see what's clearly in there, or you should be able to. Yeah, you can. It's so much better than the way I had it set up before. And then the second drawer, are you able to see that? If I lower it even more, let's just test this out as well.